Hello lovely people, welcome to the Geek Cupboard, I'm Penge, and welcome to Stardeus, which is a colony builder set on a spaceship, and we play as an AI whose job it is to keep the ship flying. So I've been working with Paradox Arc on this one. Paradox Arc is the indie publishing arm of Paradox Interactive, and they came along to me and they said, hey, would you like a key for this game? And I said, yes please, because I like games. And then they said, would you like some money for playing this game? And I said, yes please, because I like money too, it allows me to buy more tea. So yes, Paradox Arc are sponsoring this video, which is very kind of them indeed. So with Stardeus, think of it as a sort of reverse Rimworld, if you like. In Rimworld, you're on a planet and you want to leave on a spaceship. In Stardeus, you're on a spaceship and you want to land on a planet. So there's a little bit of resource gathering, and there's some building and crafting and researching and exploring the galaxy. And of course we have drones who go and do all the kind of the menial dangerous jobs, and we have colonists as well who we have to keep happy. And a little bit like in Rimworld, the colonists have their own personalities and traits and whatnot, so we have to keep them happy and manage the colonists, because of course some of them are not going to get on and they might fall out and argue and have little kind of squabbles. We have to manage that as well as everything else. So we're certainly kept very busy with everything we have to kind of keep control of in our role as the ship's AI. Now this is the early access version of the game, and it went into early access today as this video goes out, and if you're interested, there is a very special fancy pants link to the Steam store page in the video description below. Anyway, time to get on with it, I think. Away with us to space! So first up we have to configure our new game. So we're going to be playing on the wrecked scenario, which is described in the game there as the main one, and I think that's going to give us the best introduction to Stardeus. I think we're going to get a good feel for the game on the main scenario. There are other ones in there. There's Leaving Earth and Empty Ship and Random Ship and Sandbox and all that kind of stuff, but I think the one that's described as the main one is the best one for us. Then there's a story generator, which is currently set at balanced. You can have that at random, or you can have no story at all, which doesn't sound fun, but no, we'll keep it on balance, thank you very much. We get to name the ship, which is wonderful. So our ship is called the HMSS Cupboard. So His or Her Majesty's Starship Cupboard. I like the idea of that. And we have a game scene, which is some numbers. Can we change that? Do we think we can change that? Can we put anything in here? Can we put lovely cup of tea in there maybe? That might be quite fun. Lovely cup of tea. Okay, so the HMSS Cupboard shall be sailing into the universe of lovely cup of tea, if the game allows that. And then there are modifiers, so we can disable combat, or we can have no pause, which sounds terrible. The only one we're going to change, we're going to make the map a teeny tiny bit bigger. Let's make it up to 384 by 384 instead of 320 by 320. Just to make the map a teeny tiny bit bigger, but that's all we want to do. So I think that's it. We're ready to go. So here we go. Let's sail the HMSS Cupboard out into the lovely cup of tea universe. Okay, so here we go, but I'm afraid it's bad news, everybody, because Earth has perished, which is not very good at all. That's a bit of a bother, isn't it? Survivors are roaming the universe in search of a new home. You are hibernating in HMSS Cupboard, an Ark vessel equipped with advanced AI that will wake the colonists after a base has been established on a habitable planet. Okay, so we're just kind of hanging around in HMSS Cupboard right now, which I guess is home to lots and lots of people all in some form of stasis. And then as soon as we get word that a base has been set up on a habitable planet, we fly over to that place, and then the grand new age of humanity begins. However, I don't think it's going to be that simple. So uploading neural network to host, disabling I/O to reduce the initial shock, enabling visual input in 3, 2, 1... Okay, here we go. Greetings, colonists. Hello, I'm Ship OS, an artificial intelligence that controls the ship. There was a catastrophic failure that triggered an upload of human consciousness. You were selected as the most compatible surviving subject. I am sorry for the inconvenience. Okay, so we've been woken up, and I would say that the ship is in a pretty bad way. I don't think the ship is supposed to look like that. It's supposed to look a little bit less broken. Oh dearie me. Right, yeah, there's a big chunk of ship over here, a little chunk over there, a fairly sizable chunk there, and then a bit over there. But yes, the ship is definitely in a bad way, shall we say. It's not supposed to have all these little bits dotted around in the middle. They're all supposed to be connected and everything's supposed to be all intact. So something has clearly gone wrong there, which isn't great. Okay, so there is a wonderful kind of pink crystal-y looking thing. This is the ship computer that hosts our neural network. Try to preserve this device at all costs, unless it violates Asimov's first law. So that thing is hugely important. If that gets destroyed, then that's it. It's game over. So we have to keep that thing safe. Looks like someone managed to survive. We should keep an eye on these colonists. Fixing and relocating some facilities over to this area could keep them alive for longer. Right, I assume those two people aren't alive. because they have skulls and crossbones over them. So I'm guessing they might have died. Ah, no, there's somebody there. Hello, colonist. Hopefully you're okay. But yeah, I mean, these people over here are not doing quite so well, so you're quite lucky. Also, that does look like, is that a drone that might have broken possibly? Okay, we'll come back to that. There are 888 more survivors hibernating in the stasis array. So that thing there. But life support systems will become unstable unless we re-establish the power. Malfunctioning pods will trigger premature wake-up events. To minimise casualties, we must rebuild the ecosystem in that area. Okay, so that needs power and everything else. Okie dokie. If we build bridge controls and thrusters, we can travel to nearby planets and use that shuttle, because we do have a lovely little shuttle, for mining expeditions. It would allow us to establish a resource processing pipeline and produce essential materials for rebuilding our ship. Because yes, I think it does need a little bit of rebuilding work. Okay, so I have done the tutorial. I went through and did that, so I kind of understand the very basics. So let's have a little look around. So there we go. We get some new quests and things. So the new quest is provide a charging station. But for anything else, we must ensure that our robotic workers will have a way to recharge themselves. And if we do that, we unlock technology, which is probably quite a good thing to unlock. So I think the reason that we have to research everything again, the kind of reason provided in the tutorial, is that the databanks storing all of the knowledge have been destroyed. They were in the middle somewhere. So, okay, so let's have a look at our quest. That's it. Provide a charging station. Okay, so let's pause time for a second, and I can very happily confirm that spacebar is paused, which is wonderful, and we can have a little look around. So hang on, let's zoom all the way out, just so we can see the mess that we're in. Yeah. That doesn't look good, does it? Right, so the ship is quite broken. It's quite fabulously broken, right down the middle. I don't quite know what caused that. I don't know why it's broken. Did something explode in the middle? Did we get hit by something? I do not know. But yes, we've got ourselves a kind of computer core thing over here, and then we've got people all the way over here. So hang on, can we go and find the person that was alive? Are they still alive? Whereabouts are they? They were over here. Have they gone on a wander? Have they gone on a little kind of wander somewhere? I would like to think they haven't, because it looks a little bit dangerous around the other parts of the ship. Maybe they're just... Have they gone to bed or something? I don't... They were over here. They were definitely over there wandering about, but... okay. Hang on. If we unpause time, can we see where they might be? Can we see where they might be? Okay, I don't know where they've gone. They were definitely over there. Maybe they've gone back to bed. Maybe they've gone back into one of their stasis pod thingamajiggers. I don't know. I wouldn't blame them. Right, so let's have a little look around. So we need to kind of try and get some repairs sorted. Oh, there's a glowing thing. What's the glowing thing? A reactor efficiency upgrade. That sounds like quite a handy thing to be able to get our hands on. I mean, we could try and go round that way. So, right, what we need to do is we've got to try and bring all these parts together. But yes, we do need to get a charging station, or else all of our robots are going to run out of power, and then that's generally going to be bad. So the robots, I think, are all over here at the moment. So we have ourselves a construction drone there, and a construction robot, and there's a little carrier drone. So they're all over here. So I think what we should do is, I think we should try and get the charging point set up over here. So hang on. So you right-click to do some building stuff, and then you kind of just go down it. Right, that's structures. Okay, we don't want that. We want electricity. And then, yeah, a charging station. So we need 2 titanium plates, 1 transistor and 1 copper wire, because it says so down in the corner. Okay, so let's put one of those in first, and we'll pop that, I don't know, there, that'll do. So put that there. There's a red arrow pointing in that direction. Do we need to turn that round? Hang on. Can we turn that round? Can't, oh no, it's fine. They can go in that way. I was thinking maybe they could come in this way. I think we might have put it in the wrong way round. But that's okay. And then that needs power. That's going to need some sort of power. So now we need to build ourselves a little kind of reactor type thing to provide a little bit of power. And then the power is kind of distributed out by these kind of sort of node type things. These things over here. So they kind of build like a sort of a series of power relays, if you like. So like pylons, I guess. So let's put that up here. Let's pop that over there. And then we'll get ourselves 1 pylon thingamajig, and we'll put that, I mean, let's just put it right next to it, shall we? Put 1, in fact, let's put 1 in the middle, because I think as well we want to connect the computer up as well. And then, if we can, actually, hang on, if we can relay that over, there is, I believe, over here, yes, that reaches because you can see there's a wibbly line that appears between them. So that can reach down here because that there is a battery. And that battery is currently disconnected from everything because, of course, there is no grid. So I think what we do first is we get that sorted. We get all this done, so things should spring into life. They should go and try and scavenge resources as best they can. So the flying ones can come out over here and grab some of this stuff. So they can pick up this. We've got, what? Titanium plates, I guess, were part of the ship at one point. Got some glass, got some gears, got some copper wiring. So they can bring all this over and they can start sort of fixing stuff up, which is very handy. So let's move time on a bit quicker because we have to get this done. Collect pieces of a spacesuit. There are a couple of spacesuits and a space helmet somewhere in the wreckage. We can make one human colonist space ready. Use the inventory overlay to find the pieces. Then order the drones to relocate them near to your surviving colonists. Okay, the F2... right, here we go. So, spacesuit. How would we find space... Oh, hang on. There's another page. Okay, so, find that. That's all the stuff that we have available. Oh, wow. So we have almost 4,000 steel plates, 1,500 titanium plates, got some copper plates, got rocks floating around, silicon, plastic... Okay, no food. Is there any food for people to eat? There's a little bit of uranium lying around. Okay, so where is... I mean, if we've got a choice between an orange spacesuit and a white one, we're having the orange one. If we're going to be in space, we might as well look fabulous while doing so. So there is the orange spacesuit. So it's in an unsafe area. So can we... Oh, no, I don't know how we get that. Where is it exactly? Whereabouts is it on the ship? It's over there, but our person who was over here, who now I don't know where they are, our person can't get there. I think if we look at there's an oxygen overlay somewhere. There we go. There's 1% of oxygen there and then none just there, which is obviously quite bad. And temperature-wise, it's minus 257.2 degrees C over there. I mean, it's quite chilly over here. It's quite chilly over there. Maybe the other person did die. Maybe that person that we did see has died. There was definitely a person down here, but I don't know where they are now. Okay, so undo that. We'll come to that in a second. We'll get that sorted. We need to fix up some power first. So here we go. Let's move time on a bit quicker. There's all sorts of names. You can rename things as well. So you could go to that robot and rename it, I believe. You could call it whatever you want. There you go. It's called Colonel 7 right now. But yeah, you could call it whatever you like. Let's call it, I don't know, change that. I call it Malcolm. Let's call it Malcolm. Why not? There we go. Right, hang on. Pause time for a second. I detected a reactor efficiency upgrade in the wreckage. Yeah, okay. We can go and find that. But I don't know if we can necessarily sort of, reach it right now. Hang on a second. We'll pick up some bits and bobs in a while. Hang on a minute. That is being constructed. This is very good. So we build this. So we get our little generator done. So now we're making power. And now, I believe all we have to do... Hang on a second. How do we connect these things together? It's the nodes, isn't it? I think we have to connect the nodes up like that. So connect... Oh, hang on. Connector is not on ship computer's grid. Hang on. Bring that down to there. Bring that down to there. So now the power is going into this kind of pylon thing here. And that's then transmitting into there. That can go into there. That can go into the battery. Also, that can go into our little charging dock thing. But this is not generating power. And not connected to a grid. Not configured. I think because we have to tell it what to burn or use or sort of break down to make power. So hang on. So hang on a minute. It's in here somewhere. Node is unreachable. Is it? I don't think it's quite unreachable, is it? I think it's okay. If you connect something while time is paused or pause time soon after connection is changed, you may to unpause and let it run. Okay, yeah, that's fine. There is something in here where we can say what they do, what they burn, or what it uses to generate power, but I can't quite remember where that is. It's in here somewhere. Connect to. To control this engine node, it has to be on the same electricity grid as the ship computer. Expand your grid by chaining connectors until one of them can reach this device. I thought we'd already done that. I thought that was already done. Hang on. That's connecting. So connect that to that. Okay, now it's connected. Okay, yeah, now it's connected. Okay, right, wonderful. I thought we'd done that earlier, but never mind. And look, that drone there is charging up. that drone there is recharging its batteries, which is wonderful. Okay, so how come... here we go. And you can select what they can burn. And apparently the tutorial said that steel plates are wonderful for burning. So select steel plates, please. So that should keep us going for a while. And now we have some fancy new stuff unlocked, which is very good. So provide a charging station. We've done that. Yeah, so we've unlocked blueprints for copper wire transistors, repair stations, and storage units. Okay, that's quite good. Connect to the stasis array. We have to extend our electricity grid to reach and control the stasis array. It will give us control over its life support systems and enable some oxygen and heat production around it, which could be quite useful. And if we do that, we unlock the miracle of science. Okay, so now we have that one, but we do need to research the winch. The winch is kind of important because then we can pull all the different bits of the ship together and our power over here and the main ship computer won't be so far away. Okay, but a chain of connectors. Okay, what's that? You can extend the reach of your electricity grid by daisy chaining multiple connectors. Oh, that's what they're called, the kind of pylon things. Ensure a path to the stasis array. Okay, so merge ship sections contain ship computer and the stasis array together and then connect it up. Okay, so that's our current job. However, we might just do a few repairs around here. So everything is kind of, well, not everything, but a lot of things are driven by right-clicking. So you right-click, you get this kind of little menu thing, and you can build and you connect and you can repair. And if we do that, everything in red needs repairing. So I think we go and do some repair work. Do you know what, actually? Let's repair this entire bit over here because it does contain the important ship computer thing. So let's just get some repairs done and the repair bots go out and do it. So we've got ones that can fly outside. There's sort of the airborne ones. There's Malcolm. Hello, Malcolm. And then we have these ones in here that can do the interior repairs. But they're all doing something, which is very handy. So there we go. That one's charging up, which is very good. Do you know what? Is it worth getting another one of those in? Because that's going to be quite popular, isn't it? Hang on a second. Let's get another one of those in. We can rotate it. Hang on. I don't know where the way in is. We'll put it in the same as that one. Oh, hang on a minute. Is that going to block that one? We'll see. If it does, we'll have to move it out of the way. But yeah, so let's get all this done. So we want them to go and build that. So get all the resources in. So these ones are going to deliver the stuff, the materials, and these are going to build it eventually. They might do their repair work first, but that's okay. Why does that glass floor need to be connected to the electricity grid? That seems a little bit bizarre, but okay, do you know what? Let's do it. Well, that thing is as well. The particle collector. It's going to be repaired, but is it worth... Hang on. Is it worth... I know we're not bringing the things together, but I'm quite intrigued with this. What happens over here? If we put one of them just there, so like that. So, okay, so speed time on. Plenty of repairs to do. They're fixing up the floors and such like. It'd be nice to have a place to store all these raw material piles. We could build a storage unit for this. Okay, can we do that, though? Structure. That's walls and doors and floors. That is facilities. Yes, we can. So repair station or a storage unit. Workers will collect and haul materials here. Okay. So I think right now, given the ship is in a bit of a bad way, it's not perfect because it is in the middle of the computer core room, but I think it's better than not having one at all. So let's put one of those in kind of in that corner down there. Get that done. And we'll see what we can do. Although, are we lacking materials? No, we're lacking the builder bots because they're doing all these repairs. There's a little bit of blood over there. Little bit of blood. Oh, dearie me. What on earth happened here? Okay, we're not doing any research. I think we need to possibly look at doing some research. So it did say we have to research the winch, I think, didn't it? So whereabouts that? The research tree is quite big, by the way. If we go and have a look, it's quite a lengthy thing, split into many different things. So where is... we don't want space travel. We want a winch, really. Have we already got a winch? Crafting station, that could be quite handy. It's got to be somewhere around here. Fluid cannons, grinders, disassemblers. Hang on, what? Hats. Hang on, we can make space hats. Okay, right. We're going to do that next, I think, possibly. We'll get this winch done first, and then we'll go and get some space hats, because why wouldn't we? Yeah, where is... there's the winch there. Okay, so add that to our queue. So with regard to research stuff, and then what you have is, there's a tier of research, So that's okay. So we've only got, that's a tier 1 bit of research. It takes some power. So that's why the sort of computer brain thing has to be connected up to power. So it's going to use power. It's going to need 4 memory, and then it's going to need a bit of storage. So it's going to need some permanent storage to make sure that the computer can remember how winches work. But okay, we'll add that to the queue for now, and that will slowly, but if we sort of move time on quick, that will slowly but surely creep up. But that's going to take a very long time. Look at that. We possibly should have started doing this when we were doing the repair stuff. But never mind. Right, come out of that. They've still got plenty of other jobs to do. Right, here we go. So now, hang on. So do some connecty stuff. So can we connect those pylons together? Because that's quite nice. And then connect that up. And then can we connect that bit of floor? I don't know why that floor... Oh, is that lighting? And we connect that door as well. Ah, I see. So is that a lit floor panel or something? So that's now lit up. There's a bit there, look, as well. It's a lit piece of floor. Oh, okay, hang on. So we can have some light going on. Oh, that's quite nice. Oh, I like that. That's quite a fun feature. Hang on. So can we get that lit? And that over there? Yes, we can. Okay, they can only connect to so many things. So we have to be a little bit wary. But, okay, right. So now they're just kind of doing some stuff. You're repairing whatever that thing is. I like the fact they use... Yeah, they're not hitting it with hammers because we're in space. They're using, I don't know, nanites or something, nanobots. But I like that. Using little kind of green wibbly things and making it work. But okay, let's get that thing set up. I don't know what the particle collector does. I mean, in-game, I know it collects particles, but I don't know what we do with the particles. But yeah, we might as well get it repaired whilst we wait for the research to get done, because that is going to take a while. But there we go. Okay, I mean, have we got enough power? What's that generating? 20 kilos. Can we get another one of those? Oh no, that's the... Hang on a minute. Connect up the other thingamajig. Yeah, like that, please. 2 robot charging points. That'd be quite handy. And we have storage as well. And I think they're just doing that automatically. They're just grabbing stuff and putting it into storage, which is very handy indeed. I mean, that's kind of what we expect them to do, but that's really useful. Object in unsafe area. Okay, yeah, that's a bit of a problem, isn't it? Upgrade a matter reactor, collect piece of a spacesuit. Particle collector not configured. Oh, right, hang on. It's not configured. How do we configure this? Particle collector unconfigured. Oh, it can grab stuff. This could be... I mean, water does seem like quite a useful thing. Oh, it's a massive power drain. It's a huge power drain. At the moment, go for iron. So there we go. Is that just going to start grabbing iron? And then possibly we might need to get another generator thingamajig in. Hang on a minute. Let's get another one of those in. Yeah. Plates, transistors, copper wires. I'm sure we have enough stuff to get that done. So rotate that round. There is a little kind of circle in front of that structure to show where you go to operate it. But if we put that there for now, and then we can connect that up to the grid as well to just provide a little bit more power. So, okay, right, move time on nice and fast. Hopefully they can take the stuff out of here maybe and use it to build that thing. And they are doing. Need some copper wire coming in. Now we need a builder robot to go and do the building. And it's that one there on little wheels, Rock Necron. Okay, hi Rock Necron. Okay, so you finish building that. We connect that up to the power network. And then we have a little bit more oomph there, which is quite good. So, okay, so let's go to... hang on a minute. Where is it? We have to do the thing. We have to go like that and then that. Right, so connect that up to that and that to that and that to that. Possibly. No, it's sort of already done. And then we need to... Oh, it is connected now. And then fuel. Yeah, burn the steel plates. Get rid of the steel plates, please. So now that's all connected. And that thing at the back then, I assume it just sort of collects particles of iron from space and then squishes them together to make a block of iron in the end. Like a complete chunk of it or whatever. Okay, right. So I think we've kind of done all we can do right now. We've done all the repairs we can do, I think. Everything is fixed up as best it can be. I mean, do we want to try and build a bit of a wall around here? I mean, there's a bit of a gap in the back of the wall just there. That's not great, is it? That's not very handy. Hang on. Structures. Structure. walls. I mean, yeah, wall. We have 239 of those apparently. So can we build a wall like that? Can we do that? We can't build a wall just there. I imagine because the particle collector is there or something. I mean, do we put a door there? Do we need a door in front of that thing? I'm not into... Hang on, facility. Where is it? Structures and doors and a door. We'll put the door there, look. And there can be a sort of a gap over there. I'm not quite sure what we do with that. But there we go. So we'll fill in a gap. So if we do manage to get the winch research and we connect it all up, at least, you know, it'll be a bit complete over here. At least it'll not have a big hole in the wall over there. And are we getting the door done? Wibbly stuff is happening. I assume the door is going to be completed anytime soon. Takes a long time to put a door in space. Takes a very long time. And there we go. It's got no power. Do you know what? We can sort that, I think. Hang on a second. Take that. Boop onto there. Wonderful. We now have a door out to our particle collecting thingamajig. Right. I think as well, can we... yeah, we can stockpile things, can't we? Hang on. Where's the order to do that? So haul. So I think anything that's kind of over here. So haul all of that stuff. Bring that into storage, please, including all the rocks and everything else. So there we go. They can sort that out. So we'll do some sort of basic admin around here whilst we wait for the winch to be unlocked. It's going to take a very long time. 10 in-game hours. Oh my goodness me. Right, that's taking absolutely ages. But yeah, okay, never mind. It's fine. We'll just sort of, you know, do other bits and bobs and pass some time until the winch is ready. Oh, hang on a minute. There are people down here. Bill and Otis. Bill and Otis are down here. I don't know where you were before, but yeah, Bill took some cold damage. So Bill is taking cold damage. How warm is it over there? Yeah, it's really cold over there. It's really cold over there. Okay. Bill and Otis, maybe you need to huddle together for warmth or something. Yeah, you couldn't find a bed. You have at least got some food. You've got some food there, but yeah, we really do need that winch unlocked. That winch has to be unlocked so we can bring these guys here nearer to the power that's all the way over there. We've got to kind of haul that big chunk of ship kind of from there down to here somewhere, and then we're going to need to build floors and a little corridor type thing to secure it all together. But we've got to wait for that winch to be done. So if you could just hang on in there, folks, hang on in there. Where do they go? Well, yeah, they're just kind of standing by the corpses right now, or Otis is anyway. But I'm not quite sure where Bill's gone. Bill? Oh no, Bill's in... Ah, right. Yeah, there is a pod thing. A sleeping pod. Ah, okay, right. So Bill is in the sleeping pod having a bit of a nap, and Otis is getting a bit grumpy because, you know, everything is terrible. Okay, right. Wait there, Otis. We've almost unlocked the secrets of a winch. We shall be with you momentarily. Okay, so we have researched how winches work. That's very good. However, before we get that done, I think we have blocked our robots there because, yeah, we've put the big kind of energy pylon thing in front of the door, which is possibly not great. So we'll relocate that to just there, I think. If somebody could go and do that. That's why they're kind of all just hanging around out there, because they couldn't get out. So now they can get out the door. Yeah, it came up here saying block door. But hopefully that will sort itself out now. Although they are just kind of hanging around in that little corridor bit. Okay, right, let's try and get some more research underway. And I think we know what we're going to go for. Hang on, where is it? Just there. Yeah, can we please have space hats? Why would you, if you could research hats, why would you unlock a treadmill? Why would you do that to your poor colonists? Have they not suffered enough? Yeah, clothing, please, because we can have space hats. And do you know what? It's not just a normal hat. It's a fancy looking hat, which is wonderful. Crafted in a loom with plant fibre. Have we got plant matter, whatever it was? I don't know if we have. We've got 17 meals, so that's quite good. Possibly we should get on with connecting the things up so our two people don't die. That might be quite handy. Okay. How do we build a winch? How does this work? So we need to get a winch in place. So, okay, hang on a second. So what do you need to do? Build a winch anchor, build and connect a winch hook. Okay, so a winch anchor. Okay, so that's going to be... I mean, yeah, the anchors are going to be on this side, aren't they? How are we going to build it over here? Because it needs to be built in this part of the world. But I'm not entirely sure how we're going to do that. So hang on a second. So build special. So a winch hook. The section with the anchor will move toward the one with the hook. So the anchors have to go on that bit. Yes, the section with the anchor will move toward the ones with the hook. Okay, I know. So we want the hook on this side, and then we want the anchor on the other side. Hang on, let's just check that's correct. Hang on a minute. The section with the anchor will move toward the one with the hook. So we want to move that one up there. So it's going to move toward the hook. So, I see a problem with this, however. How are we going to do this? Because that needs to kind of come down here. Can the robots make it all this way? Can the robots fly out this far? I'm not entirely sure they can. I mean, we need to put that somewhere over here. That's going to come down to, say, here, isn't it? So we need to build that there, possibly. Maybe that'll do. And then we get the other thing. We get the anchor and then bring that to, say, there. Okay, let's see what that does. I'm not entirely convinced they can fly all the... Oh, no, they can fly all the way over there. Oh, that's quite handy then. Right, so let's do this. Let's bring these two bits together, and then we'll build some floor, try and fill the gaps in. And then here comes a buildy bot. Go on, buildy bot. Go, buildy bot. Okay, so do that. So we have the winch. That's not connected to the electricity grid. Okay, how are we going to do that? Ah, right, we need to build a series of pylon things, don't we? Hang on a minute, hang on. How do we do that then? We're going to need to build flooring sections. But can we build them anywhere? Can we just build floaty bits of floor? Floors, regular floors or special floors. Frames, not so bothered, or just a regular piece of floor. So can we just sort of go, boop, there's a bit of... Oh, we can. It's a bit odd, but okay, it'll do for now. So go like that. Build some random floaty floor sections. So get that constructed. So 4 of those. And then we need to get the pylon thingamajiggers on those. So got to bring that down to, say... I mean, let's put one there. And then we can have one there. Then we can have one there. That reaches. Then one there. Then one there. And then we'll pop one just there as well. There's plenty of resources around, so this is quite good. Oh no! Right Sid is dead. Oh dear, that's a bit of a shame. A cleaning bot. Oh no. One of our cleaning bots has perished. That's a bit sad. Okay, so we're getting on with these things. Look, they built that one first for some reason. Right, so build them in order. That'd be handy. Build that one first. Why are you building the middle ones first? Never mind. You're getting it done. It's all good. So you build that, and then we can bring this bit of the ship nearer to down here. Then we can get more energy pylons set up to go through here, and then we can try and keep these two people alive. Because they can have heating, and they can have, you know, nice things and lights and all that kind of stuff. So hang on there, Bill and whatever the other person was called. I've forgotten what you were called. Bill and Otis. Hold fire. We are on the way. The robots are coming to save you. Right. That there is done. Okay, so put time on to slow. Go to connect mode. Right, so connect that to that. That's good. Then connect that to that. Relay the power along. This is wonderful. I like this. Maybe we didn't need quite so many of these. But yeah, better to be safe than be sorry. Then connect that to there. Okay. We now have a working thingamabob over here. So how do we then... Oh, hang on a minute. That wasn't right. Do we then... how it works. That could be quite happy, couldn't it? How does that work? You can use a winch hook and winch anchor to reel in a broken section of the ship. But the winch hook near the edge of your ship and the winch anchor near to the edge of a disconnected bit. Connect the winch hook and use the info panel or context menu to reel in the section. Okay, but how do we connect the hook? How do we do that? You have to unlock winch tech. Okay. Well, hang on. How does that... I mean, do we just go like... How do we connect to anything? How does it work? How do we connect it up? I'm not entirely sure. Do we... We can't sort of right-click and then drag that one. Do we right-click from down here and drag? No. If we press reel in... no, it connects to there. Look, right, I see. Okay, so connect to that one, reel in that one, please. Winching will attempt to bring two sections together. The operation is dangerous and irreversible. Please confirm that you are ready to proceed. I mean, I'm not ready. I don't know what I'm doing, but we'll give it a good go. Yes. Ooh, crikey. Right, it's collecting all of our power unit thingamabobbers, but that's quite good. That's quite good because we can move those around. Winch operation aborted due to obstacle in the way. You can remove the obstacle and retry the operation. Okay, so what is the obstacle? It's collected the other two, but that is too much of an obstacle. It's just too much for it to bother. Okay. But now we probably don't need that, I wouldn't have thought. So hang on, how can we do... Where's the deconstructy button? That's whole. Deconstruct. Okay, so take that apart, please. Because that should be nice and simple. And then we'll connect that to that, because that's going to disconnect the winch, isn't it? So hang on. Dismantle that thing. It's all fine. Everything is good. Right, hang on a minute. Then connect that to that, and everything is back. Okay, so now do some more reeling in, please. Yes, confirm. Okay, scoopy, bring it all in. Okay, we've winched two ship sections together. Oh, look at that, and that bit there kind of is in line. I quite like that. Right, we have got a bit of building work to do, I think, but can we now get some power down to... We need to get floors. We need some floors. Hang on a minute. Structures and floors and just regular boring floor. If we could just fill these gaps in, that'd be one. I mean, can we just go like that and it just fills the gaps in? Yes. Okay, that's perfect. So if we can just go, do you know what? Fill all the gaps in there. That's going to be really handy. And then we can fill in some gaps, fill that bit in, and then maybe fill those bits in as well. And that'll make things just a little bit more organised. That means we don't have to kind of keep, hopping over gaps, and our robots on wheels can get through here and all that kind of stuff. Okay, and now we can also bring the power thingamabobs down here, and we can connect up these here, and then Bill and Otis don't have to be so cold all the time, which is very exciting. So here we go, Bill and Otis, we're on our way. Let's get some connecty pylon things set up, and they do have a good range actually. If we're connecting to that one, we can put one kind of right over here, and then we can put another one in here. And that should be enough to connect everything up. So hang on, if we put it on that side. So if we go and get that done, that would be wonderful. That one needs to be done first, I imagine, so we can get the door sorted out. What's that do? A vent. Vent is closed. That's probably quite wise. Right, okay, let's get all the building done. Right, they're coming down here. Hopefully opening that door hasn't made things too utterly perishingly cold in there. Please don't die. Bill is seeking medical attention. Oh, hang on. Dino Chris joined the colony. Okay. Oh, hello. There's a new person. There's a new human. Hello. You're not moving. 100%. What a wonderful way to be. Your mood isn't great. Your health isn't great. And the temperature is terrible. We're working on it. We're absolutely working on it. We're trying our best. We're going to try and sort this out in a second. So when we're sure they're safe, we'll then go and have a little bit more of a deeper dive into what they're like. But I think right now we have to focus on getting power and heating and such like all sorted. Can we please shut that door? Hang on. Right, connect. Connect that to there. Wonderful. Yeah, that's fine. Connect that to the door. So hopefully the door can do its thing and shut. There we go. That should keep some oxygen in and some heat possibly. And then get that coming down to here. And then we can put the heater in. There we go. So you should at least have some heat. Yeah, don't show that again. It's fine. So hang on. Move time on slowly. That's generating heat. So it should be a little bit toasty around here right now, which is good. And then can we plug in Can we plug that thing in as well? What does that do? That's a matter... Oh, that's a reactor. Oh, so we don't have to do all this. Oh, okay. There's a reactor there, everybody. That's quite useful to know, isn't it? Hang on then. So what's that there? What's that? That is an oxygen pump. Okay. So hang on. So was the heater plugged in or not? I'm a bit confused. Was the heater not plugged in? Or was it plugged in? Is it cold because there are loads of broken things everywhere? Is that why it's so cold? I was thinking maybe if we actually switch the heater on, it would get significantly warmer in here, but it's not the case, is it? I don't think. How about we get another energy pylon thing over in that corner, and we could connect things up from that one there. So hang on a second. Let's get another one of those in. So electricity connecty thingamajig like that. If we could get that set up, that could connect to those things over there that might help out a bit. And then connecting here, connect up the vent, which is closed, but that's fine. And then that can also connect to the oxygen generator, because that could be useful. How much will that need? How much will that need to make it do its thing? Details. I don't know how much it's going to need to have power and such, unless that can help. Can we do that? Have we got clothing yet? Have we researched clothes? No, we haven't. Good grief. Object in dangerous area. Whereabouts is that? Yeah, we need to collect that. I'm not entirely sure how we tell them to go and pick that up. Hang on, can we haul that? Haul. Yeah, what if we say, haul that, please? One item in your selection does not have a compatible storage available. Build the storage first, and then try the action again. Okay. What do we need to store, whatever that is? A spacesuit. What exactly does that go? A stockpile. Okay. Not reserved. Haul to storage unit, but it just says no. There is no storage. They may need a wardrobe. Have we got to build a wardrobe to put the spacesuits in? Have we really? Facilities, repair station, storage unit. Repair station might be quite good. Okay, I don't know where that would be. That's all the winch stuff. That's storage stuff. Maybe when clothing is done, maybe when that's done, do we unlock a cupboard with that? Clothing, hat. But I'm not quite sure where we put the spacesuity stuff. I don't know where it would go. Okay, hang on. Oh, hang on. Furniture. There we go. Steel wardrobe. A place to put clothing items. Okay, add to the queue. Get that done afterwards then, please. So firstly unlock clothing, then unlock furniture. There's so much stuff in here, though. There's hygiene. You can get toilets and showers are probably quite important as well. I mean, there's food. There's recycling. There's planters. Possibly should get one of those in as well. Economy can wait, I think. I think maybe the economy is the least of our concerns. And then we've got science up here, which we're going to get any... I know we've got science. Then that's already been researched, hasn't it? I think we should already... Do we already have that? A teleporter, you say? I thought we were going to get given science as one of the goodies for completing something. Is it that? Hang on. What are we supposed to have done here? Build a chain of connectors. Optional. Connect to the stasis array. When we do that, we get science. Okay, right, hang on. So we need to connect to the stasis array. So, okay, that one can connect to the stasis array. Hooray! We've done the thing. Right, all that's complete. Oh, we've been given furniture. Oh, that's beautiful. Right, hang on. We can now build beds, which is very good, but also we can build a cupboardy, wardrobey thing where we can put stuff. Okay, this is wonderful. Okay, that's good. Connect to the survivor area. We now have to merge our electricity grid with the one in the survivor area. This allows us to take control of their devices. Okay, we've done that, I think. Kind of already got that done. So, yeah. What do we have to do for that then? Oh, we completed that. Hooray! There we go. Pressurize the stasis array. To ensure the safety of the colonists, the area around the stasis array must be fully enclosed, airtight, and insulated. Okay, if we do that, we get computing, and biotech research goes up by 50%. That's quite good. Okay, so how do we do that then? Repair all the damaged structures, connect all doors and vents to the grid, close the vents if they're facing open space. Okay. Currently capable of producing 70 kilowatts, peak consumption has exceeded 80%. Therefore, to avoid electricity deficit, we have to build more devices that can produce electricity. Okay, hang on, that's fine. Pause time for a second right there, because we can connect that thing into the grid, I believe. So is that now okay? So we're producing 70 kilowatts. Oh no, maybe we're not. Are we not over quite yet? Hang on, does that need to be configured? Fueled by steel plate. I mean, that should be okay. Hang on, can we pump that into there as well? Device is not... Oh, it has to go from a connector, does it? Okay, we've connected it to the grid. Maybe we just need another one of those things. However, first things first, I know we can build other stuff, but yeah, furniture. can we build a little cupboard? A steel wardrobe. Yeah, let's have one of these. I like the way it starts out very haphazard. It's a complete mess. You don't start with a lovely clean slate and you have to, you can't build like a nice room here that's that big, and you can't build a bit over here for a bedroom. It's kind of, you're in desperate measures when you start. Everything has been obliterated. It's all gone horribly, horribly, horribly wrong. And you have to try and sort of do the best with what you've got. I like the fact that it doesn't start out perfect. That's very good. Okay, I think we get that done. So we build that thing first. Also, yeah, can we do some hauling? So if we go to haul and say haul everything in there to a suitable place. Okay, but apart from the thing that we can't do, that's fine. And then we'll try and make this a bit airtight. As soon as they've come in and grabbed all the stuff, and hopefully there's plenty of oxygen. Right, clothing is unlocked, which is very exciting indeed. We're lacking resources to do research. Is that just because... Oh, hang on. We've already got furniture. Have I jumped the gun a bit there with the game? Has the game got a bit confused with us? Hang on, that's the wrong button. That button would help, wouldn't it? Yeah, maybe we don't need to research furniture because we already have it. So, okay, remove that from the queue. Biotech, hygiene, research lacks disk and memory. Oh dear. Okay, biotech we'll take out for now, or I'm a bit confused with research now. We didn't tell it to do biotech. I think it did that anyway, didn't it? What does that do? Mini planter, cooking station, survival meal. That seems quite important. I think we might need to have those things. Right, let's make sure that everything over here is connected to the grid. Okay, so connect all these things up. So connect that, and then connect the light over there. That'd be quite useful. So everything over here should be more or less... Hang on, the vent is closed, so that's good. That vent is closed, and it's consuming electricity. That vent is closed. Okay, so the room... enclose the stasis array. Make the stasis array accessible. Hang on. Where's our goals? Pressurize the room. So repair the damage. Repairs. Okay, yeah, of course there's big holes in the floor and everything. Yeah, okay, yeah, I got that. That makes sense. Yeah, repair everything. Repair... I mean, do we repair those bits? So let's repair this bit first. Yeah, the important bit where the humans are. Repair that first, and then everything else can kind of come after that. But let's just get this all set up and fixed. And then what do we have in there? Object in an unsafe area. It's too cold. Oh no, it'll be fine soon. It'll be toasty and warm before we know it. It's all good. It's all going to be okay. Also, can we build a bed? Because that would be fabulous, wouldn't it? Hang on a minute. So furniture, beds. There we go. Steel beds. That will do. And everybody knows that steel is the most comfortable thing in the world to build a bed out of. So there we go. Everybody can enjoy some lovely steel beds. Soft. Oh dear. Somebody's had a bit of a breakdown, have they? Who is that over there? So who are you? Oh, okay. We've pressurized the stasis array. Hooray! This room is a bit more secure. Hang on. Pause time for a second. Pause time. Hang on, because various things are happening. Right. So we've researched computing and we've unlocked the blueprints for disk modules and memory modules. That's what we need to do more research, because we can't store the research anymore. We haven't got kind of the physical kind of hard drive storage space to keep our knowledge. So we need to get that done. So hang on a second, hang on. So, okay, biotech goes up by 50%, very useful. Food supplies running low. The survivors can cook for themselves, but we have to provide the facilities. Okay, so now it wants us to establish food production, and step one is to get biotech research. Okie doke. So we'll do that in a second. Hang on. Yeah, so somebody over here who's had a breakdown. So Otis has had a bit of a breakdown, which is a bit sad. Sorry, Otis. And something of our rovers, is it, has got up to repair level 2, which is quite good. So that... Oh, no. Right, no, you're called Rover. You are a repair bot, or whatever you are, but you're called Rover. You're a construction drone. Okay. Right, well done. So you're better at repairing. Okay, and we have an object in an unsafe area, because it's a bit cold over there. And I imagine, is it considering those beds to be cold as well? However, now the whole room is pressurized. Does that mean that it's going to get a little bit warmer around here? Hang on, if we put that in... Yeah, look. because now it's not venting out into space, it's actually quite warm. It's okay over here. I mean, the beds aren't over here. The beds are over there. Hang on. How is that temperature variance happening? Right there, it's minus 86.6 degrees C. And over here, it's a positively boiling 21 just there. Right. I don't think they should go and sleep over there. Although, is that going to waft into this room eventually? I mean, why is that? All the vents are closed, are they not? So all those vents are closed. So maybe, as time goes on, this temperature will level out. I think it is. I think that heater it's all on its lonesome, trying to do a lot of work. It's trying to heat a grand amount of space. I mean, can we build another heater? I don't imagine we can. Right. What we could do is, we could at least relocate one of those beds to, can we go in that corner? Is that corner okay? That corner is 19.4 degrees Celsius. That's boiling in comparison to this over here. So I think maybe in time, that'll be, sort of habitable. Right now, it's not quite getting there, but that's okay. But yeah, so we can start. I think we'll wait. We'll wait for them to sort all that kind of stuff out. There's a little kind of wheat plant over there. We're actually growing some food, which is very exciting. I like that. Right, can we... Is it still too cold? Do we need to move time on quite a bit for that temperature to start stabilising a bit? It is going. It is going. It's not so bad. But however, when they open the doors, of course, the cold all comes in. Maybe we need another little sort of corridor over there. That's not a bad idea, actually. Let's get that done, like a little airlock type thing. Computing. We also need to get some research stuff done. So we've got a disk module and a memory module. Okay, so the memory module is to do more complicated things, and that is to store the results of the research. Now, the ship computer will not detect newly connected modules while time is stopped. Okay, that's fine. So they need to be part of the ship's computer. Okay, so if we put them, say, here, near the ship computer core type thing, that would make sense. So let's put one each for now. One of those, and then on the other side we'll have the other thing. So the kind of... Hang on. What was that? What did I just put down? Disk module. Okay. They kind of look the same. So a memory module can go there. Okay. So let's get those done, and then we can carry on doing our research. Because right now we can't do anything with the research. I like our storage unit thing. That's really handy. That's really useful having that just there. That's wonderful. Right, so go through and sort this out, please. Go and do that. Why haven't we stored that? It's a stockpile of rocks. Why can't we get rid of that? And now if we complete that, the memory module does look quite complicated to finish. It's taking a very long time for them to get it done, but they'll get that done soon enough. I think, is there something else working on it now? But halfway through. Establish food production. So you're still having a breakdown. Increase electricity production. Okay, so what's the problem there? Matter reactor, solar panels, whatever we have blueprints for. Okay, maybe we need to build another power generating thing over here. Hang on. So, electricity. Build another matter reactor. That's got to be a helpful thing. And if we just pop it, say... over there, that could be quite handy. So get another one of those in as well, just to boost the power production, because that's got to be helpful. I notice your... Hang on. Is that room now... Is it a good temperature? Yes. I mean, it's at minus 0.6 degrees. It's a little bit... it's a little bit chilly, but it's certainly... We can go there. We can go into that area. Right. So now, can we grab... Where's the spacesuit gone? Where's the spacesuit? Collect pieces of a spacesuit. Hang on. Have they picked it up already? Have they got it? Have they put it in there? What's it? It's got 3 things in it. It's got the spacesuit bits in it. They've picked up the spacesuit bits. Okay. So we've done that. So why hasn't that completed? Yeah, we've done that already. How do we tell them to do that? Right, I think what we need to do is... I think we need to go and have a look at our people now. In fact, you know what? I tell a lie. Firstly, let's build a nice kind of corridor bit down here just to keep that bit secure, like a tiny mini airlock type thing. And that might help out quite a bit with the whole sort of air leaking out. So yeah, let's go to build, and we want to go to structure, and then we want walls, and we'll just build. I mean, I don't know, what's the difference? What's the difference between the two wall types? We just have a wall like that, come all the way down there. No. Why can't we do that? Why can't we do that? Oh, do they have to build on floors first? We need a floor and then a wall. I mean, that'll make sense, I suppose. Okay, hang on a minute. Floors, just regular floors, and all the way down like that, please. So regular floor all the way down. What's that? Water. Kind of feel like that should possibly be stockpiled away somewhere. I don't quite know where it would live, but there we go. We're still lacking resources for doing our research. Oh, they're not connected up to the grid. Of course they're not. Hang on a second. Right, so that can connect to that. That thing's at maximum connection capacity, but that's fine. And that can connect to that. Okay, so now, are we lacking resources? Research lacks disk. Okay, hang on. How many disks do we need? 10. 10 and 6. How much disk do we have? We're on 36 out of... Oh, we need loads of disks. Oh, we need many disks. Okay, right, hang on. Sorry, I completely misunderstood the requirements there. Hang on a minute. Many disks are required. Hang on a minute. We'll just put sort of that many down. Building device on top of debris materials will automatically create hauling tasks. Okay, yeah, that's kind of what we want. Hang on a minute. Yeah, let's focus on this a second. Yep, sorry, I completely misunderstood that. Right, get loads of storage space set up. That'd be really handy. That would be useful. And then also down here, there we go. Right, now we can get the walls in. This is all coming together very, very well indeed. Right, so that's a door. Let's get the walls in instead, shall we? So wall, and then a wall all the way down there. We are going to need a door, of course. That would help. Are they doors? Or they're windows? That's quite nice. Hang on. So how about we have... oh, what am I clicking on? A pet bowl? I didn't mean to click on that, but it's very exciting. We could... I mean, up there, we can't go there right now. I'm just trying to keep the people alive down here. So how about we just have a door? I was thinking of getting maybe all that connected up so you can walk through, but I think maybe a door is just going to be our most important thing so far. So how about we have a door at the top end there and a door at the bottom end there. And that should sort that little bit out and create a little bit of an airlock, a little bit of a buffer. So when they do come in, the temperature doesn't immediately plummet down to nothing because, of course, they're opening a door into the vacuum of space, which will make things a little bit chilly. Okay, this is all fine. Right, so they're working on that. Wonderful stuff. Can we get that sorted? Yeah, I think that matter reactor, it's just waiting to be finished. I think all the resources are in. We just need somebody to actually go and do the building. An unreachable area. It's unreachable. No, it's not. It isn't unreachable. There's literally a door there, I think. There's a door there, and there are many doors over here. Why is it unreachable? I'm very confused. Oh, now it's not unreachable. Okay. Why the bot stopped, though? Carry on doing your building. Didn't we say to put doors in? Oh, hang on a minute. Has it gone a bit wibbly? Doors. Yeah, one there. Hang on, do I have to rotate it? Do I have to rotate the door? Ah, did I put the door in? I think it's auto-rotated the door anyway. I think it's kind of gone, you fool, you put the door in the wrong way. Let me help you. Thank you, game. Yeah, okay. So they can have a door there, and then go to that door there. That's fine, isn't it? I don't know what the problem is. I don't know why they made a big deal of this. It's all going to be good if we could just get... Why can't the construction drone do anything? No task. Explain why. 4 pending tasks. Not enough skill. Worker was reluctant to do the task. I mean, you're doing that one, and that's fine. It's just that somebody else is just working on the task. Oh, okay. Seems a bit awkward, but okie dokie. And then we'll connect that up like that. Connect that up. Eventually when the door's finished, like that. And there we go. So now we have ourselves a little kind of buffer zone type thing. That drone is Malcolm. Malcolm is a little bit befuddled by life. I don't think Malcolm understands how the doors work. But never mind, there we go. I mean, that's not finished either. Malcolm, are you okay? Right, we can do some. We can take control of them, I think. That's some water. Hang on. I want to click on Malcolm. You can take over. So managed worker, direct control. We can sort of say go over there or something, I think. So yeah, hang on. Managed worker, direct control. And then you can hold control and then tell them to move about. So go over there, Malcolm. So you're not stuck. You're just you're a bit tired with life or whatever. Oh, okay, there you go, Malcolm. You hang out in here for a bit. That's okay. Oh, is it because that water is blocking the door now? Is that what they think is happening? Hang on a second. Hang on. Can we haul that water? Can we move that water out of the way? That might possibly be the problem. And then can we haul everything else? Oh, we haven't got the storage for that. But yeah, I want to build that thing. That thing needs completing. So if we could build that, that would be handy. But yeah, okay, this is all fine. I'm a bit confused about that one. We've collected the piece of the spacer. We've done that. Right, now let's go and look at our people, because of course they're a very important part of the game. So pause time for a second. I think we've had a good look at how the the building mechanics work and how it all kind of fits together. Let's have a look at our people, because we haven't looked at these yet. So Otis over here. So Winston, Otis, Pearson. You have, so they've got attachments. Here we go. Oh, I see. Right, I thought that was more people, but no, you're attached to a steel bed. That's your bed, okay? Equipment-wise, you've got on some grey clothing on your body. Okay, so it looks like it's split between body, then you've got another body, head, and then weapon. Okay, that's fine. You're in a comfortable temperature. HMSS Cupboard is your faction. I like that. The Cupboard faction. You're in a comfortable temperature. Your health is good. Your mood is actually not too shabby at all. What's bringing it down? So current mood trend is -4. Bored is -5. Used a planter as a toilet. -5. No shower, +5. Ugly surroundings. I mean, I do apologise. Slept in an unfamiliar bed. And they're the historical things that have brought it down. Okay, that's fine. Not moving because you're okay. Needs. Okay, so how are we doing? Yeah, shower. Shower's kind of important. And you're lacking purpose. I mean, surely surviving right now is kind of good enough. Skills. Construction, repair, science, cleaning, operating, and mining. So you're quite good at science. You're not so good at constructing or repairing things. Couple of traits. You have a slow metabolism. So that is... you don't get hungry and eat less food. And you're ablutophobic. The overwhelming fear of bathing, cleaning, or washing. Ablutophobic beings will be reluctant to use the showers. Oh, I didn't know that was even a thing. Okay, and then you can give them tasks if you would like to. But I don't know how we give them a task. I don't know. How do we give people tasks? Do they need a task right now? They're probably okay. Although... around here is a bit dirty. So how do we clean up? How do we clean things? So can we set somebody to go and do some cleaning? Because cleaning is one of their skills. Cleaning is just there. 6 out of 10 for Otis. Bill is 8 out of 10 for cleaning. I think Bill should be our cleaner. The other thing is I don't know how to do that. Here we go. Priority. Hover over an object that has a task to see its priority. Hang on, what's that? Copy configuration. That's retrying tasks. Okay. Processing of objects. I don't know how to tell them to go and clean. Pick up a mop and go and do some scrubbing. Unless it's a science thing that we haven't got yet. Maybe because we haven't got like a science unlocked, we can't go and do cleaning. I'm not entirely sure. Hang on. We need to power some of these things up, don't we? You can be responsible for providing lots of power to disk storage systems. It's very, very important. And then you can connect to that thing. Okay, is that now enough to do science? Surely it must be. Research lacks resources. I don't understand. No, there we go. It's underway. It took a while for the disk to spin up and such like. But now we can get on with researching biotech stuff. Okay, that's good. So that would give us, survival meals, cooking station, and a mini planter. Okay, let's have a look through here. Can I see if we can research, like, cleaning stuff or something? Is, like a brush and a broom something we need to unlock? I don't think there is. I think the main thing we're struggling with is how to tell them to go and do some cleaning, not the fact that they have to unlock, a bucket and a mop to be able to clean. I'm just not quite sure how we tell them to actually get on with some cleaning. But do you know what? It's fine. It's okay. We'll try and get the biotech research done, and then we'll try and get a little bit of kind of food provisioning set up for our people. Upgrade a matter reactor. That was over here, wasn't it? So hang on, can we now go and grab that? Can we tell the robots to haul that? Now they're a bit nearer. There's no sufficient storage for whatever that thing is. Okay, hang on. Where would that go? Into a stockpile. Or can't we build a stockpile? Do we need to unlock that as well? Hang on a minute. Hang on. Can we just zone out a stockpile? Or is that not a thing we can do? Hang on, let me just look through all the different options. There are many things in here now. Hang on. Okay, there wasn't a stockpile, so on a hunch, I clicked on the actual thing that we're moving about and then put relocate. So now one of our little robot drone things has picked it up and they're going to put it over here. So now it's over in this part of the world. Now how we install that, I don't know. Upgrade a matter reactor. How exactly do we do that? Okay, we can overlay it. Once the upgrade is relocated, select the matter reactor and order its installation through the device's UI upgrades. Okay, hang on a second. Yeah, that one there, please. So, is that going to happen now? Somebody's going to grab that thing and install it, plug it into that. So currently it generates 20 kilowatts. So after that's done, it's going to generate 20 kilowatts? What does it do? What does it do? An efficiency upgrade. Maybe it burns less stuff. Maybe it burns less plates rather than it generates more stuff. Okay, at least we did that. And then increase electricity production. I think we should be okay. Hang on. Can we check? Electricity. Hang on. What's that showing? Maximum production is 70. Hang on. Why is it only 70 though? Disconnected devices. 93 things disconnected. We've got one electricity grid. Is that the maximum a grid can cope with? We're currently capable of producing 70 kilowatts. Peak consumption exceeds 80%. Therefore, to avoid electricity deficit, we have to build more devices. I thought we did that. I thought we'd already done that down here. Oh, that's still not finished. That's still not finished. Why is that not finished? Can somebody come and complete this, please? They should be able to do it. They've got all the stuff they need to do it. Not quite sure why, for example, that robot there, the construction drone. So Alan, the construction drone, why are they not? Oh no, they're dead. That'll be why, because Alan's dead. Okay, no, you can't do that because you're dead, Alan. That's perfectly acceptable. I mean, yeah, why aren't we doing that? Can we, okay, task, construct. Can we please have a go at this? Oh, hang on. Otis is trying to build it. No, hang on a minute. Hang on. No, we don't want you to build it, Otis. Can somebody else build it who's good at doing the work and not assigned? Okay, hang on. How do we tell somebody to go and build that? Hang on, task priority, up that to 9. That's really important, but I don't know how we tell somebody to build the thing. Not quite sure how we do that. Yeah, they keep evaluating it, looking at it, going, yes, we definitely need to do that. But yeah, they're not doing it. Why are the robots not doing it? The robots are busy doing other little bits and bobs, but they're not building that thing. And I'm not entirely sure why. Hang on. That just focused in over someone over here and then it went away again. Are they having a bit of a wobble? Has that corridor caused a bit of a problem? Is that a bit of an issue now? Possibly it's a bit of an issue. I think what we'll do is, hang on. Here's an idea. Structure. Doors. Door. Let's put a door just there, and then with that door in place they can make their way from here through the door, through that door and down here, so the ground based robots can get over here. That might be quite useful. So they're currently deconstructing the thing, and now I think a door's going to go in, which is handy. And then yeah, maybe the robot that's on the ground, that one there on tracks, can then get over here and do some building work. Because I don't know. Yeah, there. They are going to go and do it now. Wonderful. Hang on a minute. Hang on. Let's connect that up to that door. And connect that up to that light as well. Let there be light. That's a little bit jollier, isn't it? Right. You can come here. And then, yeah, you're going to come down here. And we've done biotech as well, which is very exciting. But yeah, you can build the power thing to sort out our power. Because then that little notification there can clear off. And it's going to be fine. So we do that. Electricity is not quite ready. Hang on a second. We need to connect, hang on a minute, where is it? There it is. Connect that up to the grid. And now it's all connected up. Takes a little while for it to sort of plug in, I think. And then fuel, use the steel plates, because there are many, many, many of those. And then I think that can go away. So now we can look at electricity. We're making 90 kilowatts and we're using 68. Perfect. Okay, so power looking pretty good. And we've got a big done on that as well. Very nice indeed. Currently researching hygiene. Quite important, I would have thought. But yeah, okay, let's look at maybe, just to kind of maybe wrap things up with our initial little look here at Stardeus. Let's get some food stuff in. Let's get some food stuff in. So what do we need? Build and connect a cooking station. Okay, that makes sense. Go to here, go to food production. There are animals in this, of course, there's pets, because there are pet bowls and things. So we have a planter there. So I think, yeah, a cooking station. If we pop that in over here, for example, and then move time on nice and quick, get that sorted. So get the robots to bring the resources in. We've got beds. We've not. How much food have we got? Have we got much in the way of food? 14 survival meals. That's actually quite good. So we get that thing set up. What do they need? Transistors and glass. There's a bit of glass down here, actually, folks. There is a bit of glass over there. Hang on. Can we haul some of this stuff down here? There's plenty of handy stuff over there. Yeah, so if we could go and grab that, that'd be handy. Don't go out that door. Oh no, they're going out the door and they're making it cold. You're bringing the temperature down, you fools. It's open space out there. But yeah, okay. So they're hauling that stuff. Power's looking pretty good. But yeah, then we can build this with BuildyBot. Oh, that's going to take ages. That's going to take absolutely ages. Okay. Where do we put things once it's done? Where do we put, say, grain? Where does that go? Haul to storage unit. So that goes into the storage unit. Which storage unit? They can't get to the storage unit. Okay, right. Let's build you a storage unit as well. There we go. Facilities and yeah, storage unit. They're quite big. They're quite big, but it's okay. It's fine. You need one of them, so we'll put it. I don't know, put it there. That'll do. Plenty of stuff for everyone to be getting on with. Okay, so the cooking station is in, which is quite good. So what do we do now? Start making survival meals. Okay, so how do we tell you to do that? Operator required. But how do we tell you to start making survival meals? Or is that just what that does? I mean, you'd think you'd have to tell you to make a certain thing. But I can't see where that is. Details. Aesthetics, surface slots, something's reserved by Otis. Is Otis going to go and do some stuff? I'm not entirely sure. We've got that done at least. They built the big storage thing. So now could we possibly haul that to a storage unit? And we should be able to. And I think, yeah, you are making that. It's not configured, it says though. It says it's not configured. I'm a bit confused. How do we do that, game? How do we do that? Start producing survival meals. Tell us how. Set to cooking station and configure it to produce survival meals. Not configured. There. Survival meals, please. Okay. So, it tastes like a used sponge, but hey, it's nutritious. Used sponge food. Okay, so cook those, please. Right. So that's that done. So the cooking station is idle right now, but you can tell people to go and work there, I assume. Don't quite know how you do that. But okay, so right now it's idle. And then what's our final thing? Establish food production. Oh, we need somebody to go and make a survival meal. Okay, what do we need to actually manufacture one of those? What are the ingredients we need? Cooking survival meal, we need... what do we need? Protein. And there's 50 available, apparently. Although I'm not entirely sure where it is. Oh, no, it's kind of dotted around the place. There's a bit right there. So we need to go and haul that, I think. So can we please go and grab that protein and those rocks over there? And, yeah, is there any more? Is there any more? What's that fabulous looking thing? A disassembler. Disassemble Stephanie. Okay, hang on a minute. Hang on. So, F2. So, protein. There's a bit... Oh, there's also a bit there. Okay, can we... stockpile that as well, please? Yeah, haul that to a storage unit. And where else is protein? And a bit over there. Yep, that's the floor. Can we stockpile that, haul that to a storage thing? Okay, so that should be enough for them to actually get making some meals. I think the problem is they can't make a meal now because there's no ingredients. So hopefully, when they start moving stuff around, we can then get some protein in there, and then they can make some lovely survival meals so we don't all starve to death. Okay, we've researched hygiene, which is good, so now we can build toilets and showers. They seem like very good things to get in place right now. So hang on a minute, where would they be? They would be under facilities, possibly. Yeah, there's a shower, there's a toilet. Okay, right, maybe... Can we build those sort of along here, possibly? So we can have one toilet there, and then we can have on facilities a shower facing that way. So toilet and the shower next to each other. Why is nobody making anything? Nobody... Hang on. Production goal reached. Oh, what have I done? Hang on a minute. Wanted them... Oh, hang on a minute. Hang on. We said we want 10, and currently we have 13. No, okay, hang on a minute. Hang on. We always want to have at least 25 survival meals. So hopefully now somebody can come along here and start doing some cooking. Because there's protein in there. Yeah, here we go. Bill's on the ball. Bill knows the deal. Bill's going to get some protein. Bill wants a shower. Bill doesn't care about food. Bill, you're forsaken us. And now he's going to go and do some food. You could possibly wash your hands first, Bill, but that's okay. Because those two are asleep, I see. So here we go. Bill, doing a spot of cooking. Are you good at cooking, Bill? Skills. Are you good at cooking? Operating, is that? Operating 1 out of 10. Can somebody take over from Bill, please? Because Bill doesn't know what he's doing. However, we now do have a toilet and a shower, which is very exciting. What do we get if we complete this? I can't see what the goals are. Produce 10 survival meals? Really? Have we even made one? And I think we have. I think how many are there? 2. Okay, hang on a minute. The stockpile is going to need to be, the sort of requirements are going to be adjusted. Hang on a minute. Always have at least 30 of those then. Okay, do you know what? Let's run time on. Let's complete the established food production goal. At least, if we complete that little sort of look at Stardeus on that, at least we can say that our people have got heat, they've got oxygen, they've got food, and they've got basic kind of toilet and sanitary facilities. I think that would be quite a good thing. So yeah, let's try and complete the food production goal. Okay, so Bill decided that cooking wasn't for him, and he's handed the responsibility over to Dino Chris, or Dino Christ. So they're currently working on that. They can't be too far off making 10 of these now. They can't be too far away. I mean, where the robot does keep hauling in the protein, they need to make the meals. So we can't be too far away. I'm not entirely sure how many we have made, because I can't see. It just says produce 10 on there. It doesn't tell us how far along we are, but we can't be too far away. We must have made at least 6 or 7 by now, I would have thought. And of course, yeah, the robots keep bringing the goods. So yeah, people can just keep making stuff. Oh, it's gone back to Bill. Oh dear. Okay, I mean, try your best, Bill. You keep going. Do you know, I didn't realise you could zoom in quite as much as that. Look at that. You can see... There, you can see writing on the little meal thing. And there's Bill. Hello, Bill. Wow. Oh, look at... Hang on a minute. Hang on. Why didn't we do this before? Hang on a minute. Can we just come out of that? Look at the... Hang on. I don't want to look at the floor. Look at the detail on the robots. Look at you. You're very pretty. I like the robot there. That's very good. Okay. Right. Come on. This has got to be the last one. 33% through. It's got to be the last meal so we can complete our goal over there. So let's just get that done. Get up to sort of 100%. There we go. Wonderful. So, yeah, we've got... Hang on. What's the next thing? Hail a merchant. Oh, crikey. Okay. So, yeah, we've done that one. If we have a communicator and a teleporter, we can trade with other ships. Let's make sure we have a way to do this before we run out of essential materials. Okay, yeah, so that is basically saying, right, okay, there's some stuff that we don't have access to right now. You need to do some trading, get a trader set up. But I think, now that we have the very basics in place, for basic human kind of life to carry on, I think we'll finish up for now with our look at Stardeus. But this is very good. I mean, I think it's inevitable that it's going to be compared to Rimworld. I think that is inevitable because it's very similar. It's very similar. Oh, hang on. Provide hygiene facilities. We've done that one already. We completed that goal. Okay, that's good. But yeah, it is very sort of, it's based on Rimworld. You can see that obviously the person, the developer has made it a bit like Rimworld. But it's got a slightly different angle on it. You've got robots coming in to help you out a little bit. And it's got sort of more physics involved. Like we dragged that bit over. We dragged that bit of ship over to this bit of ship to connect it all together. And it is in a similar vein, but it's got a more futuristic feel to it. It's got kind of oxygen generators and heaters, and you've got the terrible empty bleakness and chill of space out there to contend with as well. And eventually we could move about the place. We could fly the ship around if we repaired it, and then we could go and visit different planets and see what's going on, all that kind of stuff. But yeah, I think this is very good. If they stick the landing, as they say, I think this could be very, very good indeed. It could have a lot going for it if they manage to get this all sorted out. It's got a lot of promise, so we should keep an eye on it. But yeah, we'll finish up with our look at it for now, because we have had a very good look at it, and we've gone through quite a few of the little kind of mission thingamajigs, and we've got a good sort of feel for how the game works and what it's all about and all that kind of stuff. So I think, it's the right time to finish up with it for now, but I think we'll come back to this at some point in the future and have a little bit of spaceship-y fun once again. But yeah, for now we'll finish things up. Hopefully you have enjoyed this. If you have, please do leave a like. That would be most marvellous indeed. And also, if you're not already, then please do subscribe to keep up to date with all the other bits and bobs that we get up to in the Geek Cupboard. But for now, thank you very much for joining me in the Geek Cupboard, and I will see you next time. Kunik, your time is now. And you have missed, Kunik. This is unacceptable, Kunik. An Ash's caravan has been ambushed by man-hunting chinchillas. Are you going to land on my potatoes? That is just not the done thing. Oh, there's a lot of them. 1, 2, 3. These guys have got amazing hair. I'm delighted that we've actually done something and it's worked.